Welcome back to Skinnybru Rugby, guys. Round 13 of Super Rugby is done. This is the Dream Team video. If you want to watch the recap video of the week, I'll link it up here. Superbru, I actually took the one for this weekend very narrowly, winning by 3.5 points in this weekend's games. The leader for the pool, Mitch, you're lucky, you're new. Welcome to the pool. If you also are interested in joining the Superbru pools, it's in the description below. If you like this video, please slap a like on it. Please subscribe to the channel. Here's the week's team. In the props, Faulkner from the Rebels, he got a 12 on Superbru. He was good at scrum time this week with one try as well, making 6 tackles. Hooker, Marks had a good performance again, getting a man of the match performance, 17 on Superbru. What stood out was he got 3 clean breaks. For Hooker, that's a lot. He made 66 meters, one from an intercept, but I actually thought he could go through with that intercept that he made, but ultimately he was a little bit too slow to get away, and he also got 1 try assist for the game. Then Tokalai from the Highlanders, he got 9.5 for his game on Superbru, and he was just solid at the scrums. At the lock, Danshia from the Crusaders, he made 49 meters in that game for his 19 on Superbru. Then Highlanders and Jaguares from the Sharks, he got 18.5 on Superbru, 1 try, 36 meters, 9 tackles, and this guy is the only South African lock that gets onto this Dream Team videos on a consistent basis. He is really putting his hand up, and Rusty should have a look at him. But it's a very competitive place at lock for the Springboks. Then Michael Hooper at the loose forwards, he got 16.5 on Superbru, 10 tackles, 3 turnovers, 1 try, and he just really stood out as captain in this game. Usually he leads from the front, and he's one of the guys in the Waratahs team that has the best performances. Then Kwagga Smith, he got 19 on Superbru, 1 try, 8 tackles, and 3 turnovers, which was important for his side. At one point, you could just see the strength of Kwagga Smith, where Adam Ashley Cooper tried to tackle him, and he just picked him up over his shoulder and tried to run a little bit further with him. Then it was Pete Samu from the Brumbies. He got 20 on Superbru. He just had an impressive performance, just showing what he can do, looking like the old Pete Samu we know. 1 try, 60 meters, 8 carries, 14 tackles, and 2 turnovers. He was just everywhere on the field. Scrum half, Brad Weber, again he showed what he can do, and he's on the Dream Team again. Like I said, for Highlanders and Jaguares being one of the most consistent locks on the Dream Team for South Africa, Weber is one of the most consistent scrum halves on the Dream Team for New Zealand. He scored 20 on Superbru with 2 tries. He made 26 meters, and what stood out for him, 13 tackles for a scrum half is massive. Then fly half Mohunga, it couldn't have been anyone else at fly half this week. He scored 36 on Superbru, 2 tries, 1 try assist. He just really cut through the Bulls defense himself as well, or put players next to him through gaps. And there's one section that I really remember where he got a cross kick over the field to his winger on the one side, got the ball back again and gave a cross kick to the other side, and ultimately re-scored from that. Centers, Kuridrani, he got 18.5 on Superbru. He just had an industrious performance with 3 try assists and 10 tackles, which shows he just worked very hard for the team to get someone else through to get tries. Reese Hodge from the Rebels, 21.5. He had a great performance, and he set up 2 tries for the guys around him. Henry Speight, also from the Brumbies, he got 31. 2 tries, 128 meters, 9 carries, and 1 try assist. He also made 10 tackles, only missing 1, and this is the Speight we know and that we knew before he went overseas. We were all loving how he could play with the ball, and that's what he showed us again this weekend. Then Haylett Petty, 25.5. He finally made the dream team this year. He hasn't been on it. Yeah, he got 132 meters, 1 try, 4 defenders beaten, and 2 clean breaks. Then Sevu Rees, of course, 29.5. He scored 3 tries from 55 meters, 6 carries, 3 defenders beaten, 1 clean break. And he just looks to be back at his best after just 1 week against the Sharks last week, where he really didn't perform well. And I think he's now 8 tries from 7 games in Super Rugby, which is staggering stats. That closes out the week's Dream Team, guys. If you want to watch the recap video, it's here on my left. Thanks for watching. If you like the content, please hit the subscribe button below. Cheers.